Alright, today I'm going to give you guys a detailed look at this War Machine Mark IV by Hot Toys, and it is the Sideshow exclusive, and it is from the Avengers Infinity War. So there's the box. So let's get into it. Alright, so here we have War Machine outside of packaging, and let's take a look at the accessories. So here's the exclusive version. It comes with this guy right here, and then we got the base. And then over here we got some attachments for the forearms, some of the those machine guns, etc. And then we have the Don Cheeto face sculpt, which I'll show later on. And then here's the attachment for the Gatling gun. And then we have a bunch of hands, Poser hands. And then here are the coverings for the rockets. Then here are two attachments, rockets for the shoulder cannons, and then here's a piece of plastic for the base. So let's get a good look at War Machine from the front. This thing is quite a beauty, and it's very bulky. I think it's, I'm not sure if it's the bulkiest of them all. I mean, Mark 1 was kind of bulky. This one is just as bulky, if not more. And this is Mark 4, as you can see. It looks absolutely gorgeous. Gorgeous looking piece. And here's a side view of him. And you can see he has a pretty big backpack. And here's the backside, and I left the rockets on him. That's why on this backside you can see all these rocket pieces sticking out like that. And if you look closely at the armor, you could kind of see those digital camel patterns on him. Really nice. It's kind of hard to tell because it's a little bit dark, but I think you guys can still see it. Oh yeah, especially around the legs. You could totally see it here. Right there at the end of the leg. And if you want to show off those rockets and all those accessories, you gotta flip these two up so you can have these rockets coming out. And then you flip these two open. And here, expose two holes right there. And this is where you attach the little rocket pieces into it. So you put that in, just push it in, and same thing on the side. Slide those things in there, like so. And as for the Gatling gun, you need to remove this piece. Just held on with a little piece of peg, and then on the back side you can see there's a ridge right here, and then that's where you attach this attachment. And let me push this back a little bit so hopefully you guys can see. And how does this work again? I don't remember. So here's how you have it, the Gatling gun, and that piece attached to here, and then there's a hinge right there, then there's a swivel joint right there, and then here there's the peg. You attach that onto its backside, and you may need to rotate this cannon over a little, and just slide that into the slot. Let me push it up a little bit. Actually, let me slide up like all the way to the top there, so it's a little more clearance for his head there. And There you go. We have a lot of rockets and cannons and all that stuff. And then if I rotate his arm out, I could, let me see, maybe this way is better. Okay, you could take this piece off, this forearm piece, take that piece off, and then you apply the corresponding piece onto the forearm right there. And then you probably want to take this hand off and put in the fist. You know what? I'll put this one in too. Whoops. Put this piece on here. So we have that. Then over on this side, we can take this little piece off. Come on. There it is. And then just peg this piece on there, underneath. And there you go. And here we have fully decked out War Machine Mark IV. So if I zoom in a little bit, you guys can see all those rockets, and the Gatling gun, and then the shoulder rockets right there, and then the arms. We have all those weapons. Here's a better look at them from the side. Really cool. Alright, so as far as articulation, head is on a ball joint, and then there's a hinge joint as well, so he can look up and down quite a bit. And then base of the neck, there's another joint. And as for the shoulders, you can see it could go up about that much. It's a little wobbly, but it's okay. And then there's a little butterfly joint right there, slides out a little bit. And the shoulder pad, it's actually on, the shoulder pad is die-cast piece. And then the elbows could go about that much. Can they extend? I don't think so. Oh no, it does extend a little bit. The elbow joint does extend a little bit. So it helps with the articulation a little bit, but not by a lot. And then we all know joint he has around the wrist. It's a ball joint. Then as for the torso, he extends up, so it gives him a little more range, but not a whole lot, like right there. And then lower half, and also extends. There's the lower half, which gives him a little bit better. Oh, actually quite a bit. Look at that. Quite a bit as far as the range of motion, but you see a huge gap back here. So when he's, oh look at that, crunches quite a bit actually. So as far as arching back, let me take that piece. He could arch back about that much, not a whole lot. And then as for the legs, this panel could extend out. Let's see if I think I'm in focus. This piece could open up, and then this front piece can also open up, which gives them a little more room. And then the legs can be lowered, not that much. Right there. And then ball joint swings upward. It does get in the way quite a bit because of all the armor pieces. He's got really huge thighs. Look at that. So it doesn't really help with the hips articulation. And then knees could bend about that much, and then ankles has a ball joint there, so every which way, and then toes articulation as well. And here's what it looks like when he's lit up. I'm just going to show the eyes and the chest. The arms, there's nothing other than the repulsor, I mean the hand, that's about it. And then nothing around the legs to light up. But look at that, let me dim this down so you guys can see. And the lights are pink, yes, they are pink. Which looks awesome, right there, for the eyes, and the chest, and rib cage, and then also a few other ones. So yeah, quite nice. And here we have the second Headsculpt. And if you want War Machine to look surprised, you can always open his mouth right there. So his mouth just dropped. And to open this up, it's held on with magnets. I could get it open right there. Flip this piece up, and you'll have War Machine, Don Cheeto Headsculpt. So let me take this off so you guys can kind of see what his Headsculpt looks like. And I think Hot Toys did a really good job this time around with his Headsculpt, with his face sculpt. And here you can see really nice Don Cheeto Headsculpt, face sculpt. And let me put this piece back on, so kind of like that. Really nice. War Machine. Love this one. The Mark IV looks absolutely amazing. I mean, it looks very similar to Mark III War Machine, but it's just gotten a little bulkier, and which I like. And not a big fan of the fifth one from Endgame. That one's a lot smoother. Not really a fan of that, and I think it's gotten skinnier. It's kind of like the Mark II, which I am not a fan of anymore. I used to like the Mark II, but not so much, because I like my armors bulky. So yeah, Mark IV, my new favorite. Well, not my new, well, not out of the four. I think I would still choose Mark I. That's my best. That's the best looking one. And then Mark IV here would be my second favorite. And then third would be Mark III. And then I kind of like I kind of like Iron Patriot, the Mark II looking Iron Patriot. That one's kind of cool. Also, I'm not sure if I really like the Endgame Iron Patriot look. That one is massive. I don't know if it's a little too big, but we'll see when it comes out pre-order. I'll see how much that's gonna cost. But yeah, this War Machine Mark IV, really good. And here I have War Machine standing next to Mark 45, and even though they shouldn't be standing next to each other, still, I mean, with any Iron Man, I think they'll look great together. Any Iron Man and War Machine together, it's a no-brainer. They look great together. So yeah, there you go. 45 Mark IV War Machine. And the only thing I don't like about this War Machine is the ankle. I think the ankle is a little weak, because this thing is quite heavy actually. He's a lot heavier than most Iron Man figures. Not sure why, because he doesn't have too much die cast. Basically the shoulder pads and then the legs. I believe the legs are all die cast, but everywhere else is plastic. So he is quite bulky, so maybe that's why he's a bit heavier than most die cast figures. And yeah, good weight to it, but ankle's a little weak. So if you want to display him, definitely do it with the stand. And yeah, it would have been nice if these were like ratcheting joints. I don't really care if they are ball joints, because they don't lock together nicely. It would have been nice if it was a ratcheting joint, so it could actually click and lock into place. That would have been nice. But still, overall, a great purchase. I like this guy a lot, and I'm happy to have him in my collection. So there you go. There's War Machine Mark IV from Hot Toys. Thanks for watching.